There's the old saying, fake it till you make it. And that's the most truthful statement that you can think of. So if you have ever felt unconfident, then today's video on projecting confidence, even when you don't really feel it, is for you. Hang on, let's get started. And that's the most... Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Colleen. If this is your first time watching us, my name is Colleen Hammond. I'm a former on-camera meteorologist turned image consultant, coach, and mentor. Basically, I noticed that when I was working with women, they really didn't realize how confident they'd feel until when they nailed their style. So it's my mission to teach women to be their own image consultant and stylist so that every day they can confidently pick out an outfit and walk out the door knowing that they look and feel absolutely fascinating. And who doesn't want to be fascinating? So if that's the type of thing you're interested in, make sure you click the subscribe button and also click the bell and to be notified when we are putting out new content. So let's talk about confidence and how to project confidence when you just ain't feeling it inside. And let's face it, especially in today's Pinterest and Instagram culture, I don't even like logging on there anymore because I feel like whatever I am is just never enough. You don't have a pretty enough house, or, your stuff isn't organized good enough, or you're not skinny enough, or you're not smart enough, or there's just so many things out there in social media that just make us feel like we're not enough, and it eats away at our confidence. So how can we turn that around and start projecting confidence? Because once you start pretending to feel confident, guess what? Your body and your brain are dumb. They don't know the difference between true confidence and pretend confidence. So once you start pretending some of these things or practicing some of the 5 tips I'm going to give you in just a minute, then your brain will correspond and start making you more confident. So number 1 is to be optimistic. So if after I said that you went, no way, we need to work on your optimism. So do you see the glass as half empty or half full? Tell me below in the comments, are you a half full or a half empty type of person? Because if you constantly see a glass as half empty, you're likely not an optimist, and we want to start polishing that up. And that may be where some of your feelings of low self-worth, or maybe some doubts, or some feelings of not exactly confident might be coming from. But if you think that you're a half full type of person, then you are an optimist. We'll throw you in the optimistic category, right? So optimistic people tend to look for opportunities as opposed to seeing failure. So they look at stumbles and things that happen in their life as learning opportunities, or maybe not immediately. I'm not saying immediately. If you have a tragedy, then you deal with the tragedy, and sometimes you have to mourn and go through those stages. But then what do you do with it? Are you the, woe is me, this has ruined my life? Or it's like, okay, what can I learn from this to make sure that doesn't happen again? And stand up, brush yourself off, and move on to the next thing. Next, 2, don't take yourself so seriously. When you allow yourself to really loosen up and be joyful and enjoy life and laugh at yourself, laugh at things that happen, a couple of things happen. First of all, anytime you're laughing or smiling, which is why I always say, take that, and I don't even have a pen, so I'm going to use a nail file. Take a pen or a nail file and put it between your teeth, which forces your cheeks up into a forced smile, and that releases endorphins. When you laugh, laughter is the best medicine. There's a reason for that. It releases endorphins into your system. When I was I was pre-med and studying to go to medical school, we had to read a book called The Anatomy of an Illness. And it was by a gentleman who he put on Three Stooges videos when he had cancer, and laughed and laughed and laughed. And he forced himself to laugh and smile and be optimistic. And I'm not saying he cured himself of cancer, but his recovery was so rapid. Because when you laugh, it is the best medicine. It's releasing these healing endorphins into your system. So don't take yourself too seriously. The other benefit to that is we're all dealing with stress on a daily basis. This is being recorded in December of 2020, one of the most bizarre years ever in recorded history, I think. But when you can be around another person that is happy and they're relaxed, you can feel that energy and it helps you to relax. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you were the person that came into the room jovial, relaxed, happy, even though maybe some behind the scenes is not going so well? You're learning to just not take everything so seriously and not get so stressed out. Because guess what? Tomorrow's going to bring stress of its own. And then by you being that centering influence, in sharing that peace and joy and harmony and happiness, people will feed off of that. You just have to make sure that when you find the Eeyore in the room, they have a 10 times more powerful, suction on them. So you want to stay away from them as well. That's kind of part B. Don't take yourself so seriously, and don't be around people who take themselves too seriously because they can bring you down. Number 3, pay attention to others. Take the focus off yourself, because when you give and help and share with others, it brings you up. It not only uplifts them, it uplifts you as well. So give eye contact, make a compliment, give other people compliments. That in and of itself projects confidence, because you are assessing a situation and looking at it in a positive manner, and it makes you more leadership quality appearance, right? So if you can maintain eye contact with somebody and offer a compliment, then that sets you up as more of authority, which gives you that projected confidence. Also, when you are not maintaining eye contact, you don't look as trustworthy. You don't look honest. You don't look credible. You look shifty, right? Because they say, look shifty, because eyes keep shifting around, right? So make sure that you maintain that eye contact. Don't glare and stare at people. That's one thing I know. I teach a course on how to look great on camera. And one of the things I teach is maintain eye contact with the camera, but look away every once in a while, because that's what we do in normal conversation. We don't stare each other down. All right, next one, dress the part. And of course, I'm going to say this, but it's what I do, but it's true. That's why I do it. When you want to succeed, you need to look the part, because people judge. There are 7 characteristics that people will judge you on in less than 7 seconds. You can get that information in the show notes below. So if you don't want to be judged negatively, because people are judging anyway, and you haven't even opened your mouth, what are they judging you on? They're judging you on what you're wearing, how you're carrying yourself, how you look. And if you unfortunately look like somebody that they don't like, they're going to automatically not like you. Nothing you can do about that one. But what you can do is to dress the part. Dress for the job you want. So if you want to be CEO, denim cutoffs, shorts, a tank top, and a pair of sneakers or trainers is not the look you're really going for. Next, watch your language. And I don't just mean don't use cuss words. If that's part of your brand, if you're Gary Vee and drop F-bombs all the time, that's part of your brand. But he's already made his gazillions, right? If you're looking to get to a certain place and you're around people who do not like F-bombs, then you're turning off a certain number of people. So that's not just it. What you want to make sure that you're doing is to speak clearly. Sometimes you may need to slow down, learn to enunciate, to clarify your words. Also, you want to stay, and I'm so guilty of this, you want to stay away from buzzwords like, or right? I feel like I want to go back and edit all my videos and take all of those out, but it's a habit that I have, and I'm working on it. I'm trying not to, but you want to get rid of that conversational clutter, and that will help you project more confidence. And bonus, we talked about accepting, giving compliments. Here's a bonus. Learn to accept compliments. When someone compliments you, the confident person will just say, thank you. And that's it. That's all you have to say. Oh, this old thing. Well, when you like somebody said, "Oh, that's a beautiful jacket." Oh, this old thing. And I find myself doing this as well. Oh, I got this at a thrift store. Thanks. Right. So what you just did is insulted them. You seriously liked this crappy old thing I got at a thrift store? Just when you get a compliment, say thank you and smile. End. That's all you have to say. If you want to turn around and like return the compliment by complimenting them, that's fine. You don't have to do that, right? Just accept the compliment and realize there's value in what you've done, the outfit you picked out, the whatever it is that they're complimenting you on. Accept that, and that's okay. And consider them a good judge of character. So there you have it. There's 5, actually 6 tips on how to project more confidence, even if you don't feel it. But this will show everybody else and yourself that you are ready to accept life challenges and accept the world head on. So accept the world head on, accept those challenges, project that confidence, and go out there and make it a great day. Thanks for joining us. Take care. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Show everybody else and yourself that you are ready to accept life challenges and accept the world